Welcome back to a new movie review. Let me ask you a simple question. If you could go back in time to a younger version of yourself, would you do that? Or would you just let the nature of your life turn into what it is today? Now, today I am reviewing the movie 17 again with Zac Efron and Matthew Perry. Now let's put it this way. You got Mike O'Donnell, who is played by Matthew Perry, the older version of Mike O'Donnell. And he is having a crappy life. I mean, his kids don't want anything to do with him. His wife wants nothing to do with him because they are getting a divorce. And on top of it, he's about to get fired from his job, not knowing that he is. Because someone else takes the position that he has been working years and years and years for, just to get a slap in the face by a blonde ditz. Okay, now I'm not saying all women who are blonde are stupid. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying in this movie, this is how she's portrayed. As a blonde ditz who doesn't really know anything and hasn't been working at the company for very long and is given away to someone else. Now, how would that feel to you if your job was taken away by someone else that you've been working years for and they've been there for a couple of months and they get a higher promotion? How would you really feel? Write that in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. So now, Mike O'Donnell finds out that his kids hate him completely. Like, the daughter ignores him. The son really doesn't want to talk to him about his problems, about being taped to a toilet. Now, as it goes, Mike O'Donnell, who is played by Matthew Perry, finds out about a janitor who changes his life. Literally changes it. One minute he is an old guy. Next he is Zac Efron, who is the good-looking guy, who is the cool guy, as he thinks he'll be the cool guy in school and everything, which he finds out he is a total loser with the capital L, because the factor is that the nerds have most likely taken over the school. Okay, not the cool people anymore as time goes on. But as it goes, he finds out that he is turned into himself, Mike O'Donnell, as a kid when he was a basketball star and where he had a scholarship to a university, but instead he married his high school sweetheart because he got her pregnant. Wow, what an idiot. But it does happen to people. It is true. So he figures out what he has to do to change his life back from being his younger self into his bigger self. And he goes through a period where he's living with one of his best friends who is a total rich guy, but is still a nerd because, well, let's put it this way. His friend created a program that was able to stop people from pirating music. Then he created another program that allowed people to pirate music. So he made millions and millions of dollars off of it. And so now he is living his life doing whatever he wants, playing video games, yada, yada, yada. So Mike O'Donnell is living with him as his younger self and pretends that his friend is his father because he's got to get enrolled in school. And his friend is in love with Mike O'Donnell's principal, who to him is a total babe, gorgeous and completely amazing. And he's trying to figure out how to take her out on a date because he doesn't really know this. He doesn't really have very much of social cues where, like, you know, where he can talk to a girl properly and everything. So he's trying to figure this all out. And Mike O'Donnell is trying to figure out his life at the same time. And during the time, he finds out his daughter has a boyfriend. He finds out that his son gets taped to the toilet. He finds out that he is picked on, that his son is picked on all the time. And that his son is really good at basketball, just like him when he was younger. And so it gets into the twist of that he figures out what he needs to do to change his life around to be the better father from being what he was before, a real crappy father who really didn't want much to do with his kids. His wife didn't want him. I mean, I can understand that completely. But you know, that the movie is a good movie. Now, let me put it this way. Is it worth watching it? Yes, it's completely worth watching it. Is it worth buying it? Yes, if you enjoy it. Is it a good storyline? Yes, it is. In the end result, I mean, changing your life can be difficult. And people do it all the time. Even so does Mike O'Donnell, who is able to figure out his life, change his life, make it better than what it was before.